30 years I lived in Salford. Absolute shithole. I tell you, once got my bike nicked on this street. I was pedalling along, minding my own business, being a kid of Jesus. Next thing you know, whoosh! Jimmy Floyd's eldest lad swatted me right off my seat, ending up in Ethel's front garden with a face full of fag butts. I tell you, turned around, my 1980 Schwinn that my man bought me out catalogue had gone, it vanished. I tell you, they say it's God's world this, but it's devil that runs these parts. Lived at the back of this graveyard for 13 years. Never been once. Meredith died though, and now I come 3-4 times a week. I always knew she wouldn't be buried. I used to sit there on a Saturday night watching Take Me Out with an Italian. The takeaway, not a bloke. And he's looking into those eyes. And I knew they had to be buried. They couldn't burn them. Oh, no way. It's one of God's gifts, those eyes. Like Adam and Eve, they're one of God's gifts. You wouldn't burn them, would you? They're buried somewhere on this earth. No. They're in God's hands now, ain't she? Sorry. I've never understood burials myself. All these men and women outside pound stretchers trying to swingle a quid or two to get a tin of beans. You can have a row of councillors where I'm sat right now. But instead, got this land, who you know, might be a plot that belongs to a murderer. Or maybe a rapist. If you ask me, you burn the bastards and build some bloody council houses.
After visiting Meredith, like he often does, Terry made his way to the off-licence, or, as it's known here in Salford, the offie, where he was left rather displeased.
Going strong, Bo, eh? See, do you know how much that cost me? Eh? Do you know how much it cost me? £5. 5 great British pounds for that. 5 of the Queen's finest silver for a consumption of alcohol that wouldn't even get me pissed. It's a bloody joke, that's what it is. They bloody got us on our arses, this country. Yeah, tell you what, my dad, right, when he were a young kipper, he got the exact same product, exact same amount, right? Do you know how much you pay for it? Do you know how much you pay for that, right? £1.50. £1.50. I've just paid 4 times the amount. Sheila's, family store, God rest her soul, eh? We used to go away when I was younger, so did my dad. Paid £1.50 and I pay £5. I tell you what, this country, it's on its knees, that's what it is. This country's on its bloody knees, and you know what? It won't be long before it's on its arse. I'm sick of it. I'm bloody sick of it, I am.
Unlike most alcoholics would, Terry stopped off for a bit of lunch to take in the views and enjoy some peace and quiet, or so he thought.
Hey, you horrible bastards, go on, take it, go on, 70p for this bloody bread, and these pigeons are trying to take it. They have all these trees to live in, all this happiness in this country. But no, they want my butty, eh? We're living in a bloody tyranny, even the pigeons are trying to kill us. Hey, I tell you what, you'd be asking for sympathy when the old bill knock on your door because you drove a man to bloody suicide. Eh? They've taken me Meredith, they've taken all me money. And now the pigeons are trying to take me bloody butties. Go on, God, go on. Take me life and all, why don't you, while you're at it?
After that emotional encounter, Terry found himself walking off his lunch with a trip down memory lane. He wandered the streets he used to call home, but they're far from that now.
Look around at all these houses and think about the families that live in them and that. They're not real people, are they? Mums and dads were, but these folk are just the offspring. Fur coat, no knickers, that's what my grandma used to say. Oh, these people here, they leave you just a pot to piss in, and when you're done pissing, they take the pot and all. You can't trust anyone these days. They say the country's divided by the north and the south. I think it's wrong, that. I think it's divided by families. That's all you can trust nowadays, it's your family. Only your family. And yourself, of course. I tell you, if you don't have a family, then, well, I guess you're on your own, aren't you? Mother Nature. Everyone says she's on God's side and all that. Bollocks. Prime example of that were those pigeons before. Eh? I tell you, she didn't really thank us for what Noah did on that ark, did she? Eh? He did her job. He got 2 of every animal on that boat. Don't know where she was. Must have been on sick leave or, I don't know, having an holiday. Eh? All this around you, all these little bees and the birds. Not because of her, it's because of Noah. He didn't have to get him on that boat. He could have got his family on and fucked off. I'll tell you what, Mother Nature, if you're listening to this, Noah still hasn't got his thank you card. Ungrateful bitch. Hey, that's another sign that world changed, isn't it? Look at that park over there. It's absolutely dead. 15 years ago, it'd be rammed. You'd have kids swinging off swings and ice cream van rocking up, shooting down slides. Only thing they're shooting now is the mates on their X stations and play boxes. Tell you, in my day, if you wanted to speak to a Spaniard, you'd have to get a pen pal. Now, you hop on interweb and you're talking to one for hours. It's magnificent. I tell you what, that makes me think that actually. Who's have a pen pal? What was his name now? Jose. That were it, Jose. Cracking lad he were. Cracking English. No mispronunciation, no nothing. Well, found out later on he wasn't going to Spain, he was going to some bloke in Stevenage called John. Sat in the back bedroom at his mum's house. I'll tell you what, I did think it was a bit weird while I was asking for pictures of me in my swimming trunks. I was getting pedoed. Dirty bastard.
Come on, kitty, kitty, come on, lad, come to Terry, come on. We've got Benson edges on there, but like...
Well, I'll tell you something, right? I don't mind cats, me. My Meredith for the same. You know, people don't like them because they don't jump about like they're on cocaine, they're like a kip in the afternoon. It got me thinking, you know, cats, they're a bit like the Spaniards, aren't they? They're like a kip in the afternoon, they don't really do much. I said, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? You don't really see a famous Spaniard. There's no famous cats either, is there? Like, you know, look at dogs, you got Pudsey the dog and Snoopy, but they're no famous cats, and it makes you wonder, right? Have you ever seen a Spaniard and a cat in the same room? Yeah, that got you thinking, didn't it? That got you thinking, no Spaniard, no cat, maybe they're the same people.
Like everyone else, Terry has his hobbies. Besides from drinking and smoking, he only loves one thing in his life.
Fishing. My therapy, this. Got a couple of carp in here, time's gone by. Take it home, skin it, gut it, cook it. My Meredith used to love that, she did. Used to come fishing when I was a kid. Similar area with the old man. We had to sell it in the end. When I say sell it, he swapped it for a scratch card all the gear. Used to be quite good actually, good dab hand. Not anymore. Oh no. You lose things when you get older, don't you? Think about it. Like Tony Blackburn, look at him. Sort Radio 1 DJ back in day, best in country. Oh, look at him now. Can't get a gig on Radio 2. If it were me, I'd accept fate and go, you know what, I'm shit, and give up. It's like being stupid, being shit. It's only painful for everyone else.
It wasn't Terry's day with the rod, so instead he packed up and decided to show us his favourite aesthetic with the hope of shedding a bit of light on this damp and dismal day.
We're heading to the Dakota Bridge, aren't we? It's lovely this time of year. I tell you, you get the right day, it's lovely. It's one of God's many creations. Well, I know it's not God who made it, it's man-made, people say. But who made the men? I met a bloke once, Christmas Eve '98, name was Paul. He said he had a spiritual awakening. Turns out he was just a nutter, he was on day release from Strange Ways. But people don't give these kind of guys a chance. You know, he might have actually had a dealing with the Almighty One. I'll tell you. Then again though, apparently he was gunned down on Chapel Street a few years later outside McCall's, having a hefty bit of Semtex up his arse. Oh aye, God don't deal with those kinds of people. He's got a one-way ticket to hell, alright. I just hope he don't try and blow up the train on the way down.
When I'm not drinking, baby, you are on my mind.
Magnificent, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Not a single soul in sight. Eh? Sometimes come here, look down at this canal and just think, wonder where it leads. We won't know, we'll never know. It's up to your imagination, it's up to up here where you want it to go. Maybe it's a pirate ship in sea or, I don't know, deserted island. For me, my Meredith's at the end of here, and a sunny beach in Spain waiting for me. Calling. You see, loss, it's a difficult thing, isn't it? I had a mate once, wasn't my best mate, it was just a mate called Charlie, a annoying little bastard. He used to rob caramel bars from Tuck Shop on Eagle Street. Tell you, he used to rob 5 at a time and he used to give me 2. Ended up getting nicked in the end for stabbing his brother. I haven't touched a caramel bar since, that was 1992. You see, even the littlest of things have an impact. So when you lose someone massive to you, like my Meredith, it hurts 1,000 times more. You know, I learnt once that 97 people have committed suicide off this bridge. One day, maybe today, that'll be 98. But those people don't mean anything to do they? It's just a number. And to me, that's the world. Just one massive number.
Catch a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same.